Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series. So, a turn 2 Arashan Cleric. That's kind of an odd play to see in a main deck. It's usually a sideboard card. Responding from the other side with a Draconic Roar, revealing Thunderbreak Regent to kill the Cleric, and even the life score's up again. And it looks like it might be Rakdos aggro, might be Rakdos Dragons. He hasn't played anything really aggressive yet. The other side looks like it's probably an Abzan midrange. Oh, never mind. Nantuko Husk. It is Abzan Rally. Well, Dragons is going... Oh, Wild Slash on the Husk. Well done. He's managing these threats incredibly well. But he is depleting his hand count to do it. Now would be a pretty good time to be able to throw down a Thunderbreak Regent, but it looks like he doesn't have the fourth land. He throws down a Flamewake Phoenix instead and goes in for 2. Phoenix is a really good card, and in the history of Magic, it's probably the best Phoenix that I'm aware of. About the only other one that even comes close is Shivan Phoenix, but that's only because it works really well in sneak attack decks. Elvish Visionary from the Rally side. And it would be in his best interest to be able to kill off the Flamewake Phoenix, but it doesn't look like he has a card to do it. So he plays Duress. 4 cards on the Rakdos side. We know that he has a Thunderbreak Regent in his hand. Gets rid of another Draconic Roar. Leaves him with Murderous Cut, Thunderbreak Regent, and Roast. And he top-decked a land, so now he has 4 mana. Phoenix goes in for 2 more. And second main phase is Thunderbreak Regent. He has the mana for it, so if he had a board clear, the Rally side would actually benefit quite well from that. You know, anything from a Languish to a Planar Outburst right there would have cleared the board and set him up really well. Because the Rakdos deck is going to have a hard time recouping the loss of his big guys. Rally throws down Zulaport Cutthroat and Nantuko Husk, so he has his engine ready, and all he needs now is more creatures to sacrifice to the Husk. Murderous Cut on the Cutthroat. Sacks it to the Husk in response, triggers the Cutthroat once. That was about the only thing that the Abzan Rally side could do. On the other hand, he could have just let it get killed anyway, and it wouldn't have changed a thing. So, in come the Flyers for 6 damage. Rally is down to 11. He's only got 2 cards in his hand. And a Roast on the other Husk. He pops the Elvish Visionary. Husk is up to a 6/6. So actually sacrificing that Zulaport Cutthroat earlier saved that Husk from death. And right now, another Visionary. I was about to say, a Rally, you know, it wouldn't be a great Rally, but it would be decent if he had been able to play Rally right there. 3, 4, Catacomb Sifter. And since he's playing Abzan Rally, even though it would help to be able to get rid of the Thunderbreak Regent, the only way that I can think to do it on 1 black mana is Murderous Cut, and that would gut his Rally ability. So in comes the Nantuko Husk. He could buff it up 3 times if he wanted to. Chooses not to. Just does the 2 damage. Rakdos is down to 16. He's still in command of this game. Oh, and he drew a land. Not what he needed. And in go the Flyers again for 6 more damage. Rally is down to 5. He has to deal with... Well, he has to deal with the board here, because if he directly targets the Thunderbreak Regent, the Phoenix is still lethal. So, time for a Hail Mary. And there is Rally the Ancestors. So, the Russian Cleric gains him 3 life. And the Rakdos deck concedes. Well, the 1 Husk that was available to attack would have been huge, and then all of the triggers for Zulaport Cutthroat, so though I was surprised to see him concede right there, now I realize he was right. He was done. So, let's go to game 2. Okay, turn 3 Flamewake Phoenix from the Rakdos side. In goes the Phoenix for 2. Rally is down to 18. Abzan side plays Nantuko Husk. No, Catacomb Sifter. So, pretty slow start, but then again, both of these decks tend to start pretty slow. The Rally deck, has quite a few low-cost creatures, but then again, they're also low power. The Dragon side, though, his lowest cost creature is Hangerback Walker if he's using the deck list that I'm familiar with. So Thunderbreak Regent on turn 4, Phoenix goes in for 2 more, takes the Rally deck down to 16. But then again, the Dragon side has a much better turn on, turn from 3 to 4. 2 damage on turn 3, Thunderbreak Regent on turn 4, so turn 5 is, a total of 10 damage done. And typically, Rally decks don't have anything that flies. So, Sifter attacks in, Thunderbreak Regent blocks, he gets to draw a card from Grim Haruspex. 5 mana for Rakdos. Kolagon would be pretty good here. Wild Slash to get rid of the Haruspex. Another Thunderbreak Regent would be good. Pia and Kiran Nalar. It's a really decent card. Gives you quite a few options because of the sacrifice an artifact to shock something. Flyers go in for 6. Rally is down to 11. And the great thing about this shock ability off of Pia and Kiran Nalar is a lot of the creatures that Rally plays with are 2 toughness or less. I mean, there are a few exceptions, like Catacomb Sifter, Russian Cleric, and Husk when they have creatures to sack to it, but, 3 mana to, throw away a Thopter and shock something is actually quite versatile. Hordling Outburst. So the Rakdos deck is filling the board. Wild Slash to clear the Eldrazi Scion. Rally sacks it for the mana. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Response from Rally is Rally, getting him back a Catacomb Sifter and a Grim Haruspex. That will let him block P and Kiran Nalar, but he's still going to take 8 damage in the air. So double block P and Kiran Nalar, and honestly, I'd kill off the Grim Haruspex with the combat damage. He doesn't, you don't want him to draw more cards. And that's the way he sets it up. He gets to scry 1 from Catacomb Sifter, but he still takes the 8 damage and goes down to 3. In the last game, that Hail Mary rally saved his life, but this time, even if he had another rally, it wouldn't have done anything. So the Dragon deck comes out on top through superior flying firepower. Well, I'm going to end the video there, folks. That was Abzan Rally versus Rakdos Dragons, and if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for